this is Akio Norwal. Welcome back to my little vegetable build series. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for the support. I really have been not feeling super great, so I haven't felt super motivated, but I do read all of your comments. I know that you guys are looking for tutorials. I will be on that, so I am thinking of actually doing an underwater build. I don't want to tell you, I'm really excited about it, but maybe I will do where we build together on camera so that you can watch me build it. I have never done tutorials before because I build organically, so sometimes I put something up and then I knock it down and I rebuild it. But I just wanted to let you know that I build a lot of circular builds and things that are round-ish for a blocky game. I like to use an app on my phone that's just literally four circles. So you tell the app like the diameter that you want, and I think that this corn cob, the middle is I put 7, and so that's what I got. But I don't follow tutorials. I build my own. I kind of just I don't know, I get really creative and then I don't. But here we are, and this is probably the first time you've seen my skin, but I'm a little cottagecore girly. This build is special though, and that's why I flipped the view, because this build actually has a name. This is in the center of my vegetable village. This is the corn cob keep. So I have built a castle, and we'll put castle in air quotes because it's not massive, but it is a lot bigger than the other builds because it has the towers. And I built the original corn cob in the middle, and then for some reason I was just like, wait a minute, corn cob keep. I was like, it's got to be a castle. So then I added the 4 turret towers. I guess they wouldn't be turrets, but I put the towers on the sides for guards. So let's enter. It's nighttime. Hello, piggies and little baby. There's the corn cob heap. Well, this is a really nice little majestic way to start the build, but we've got an auto little egg farm. Very simple. So let's start with this. We're going to walk in, and we've got our crops. This is why it's not grand in the front, because I had no intention of making this a castle, but I just got really inspired. If you'll see, I also like to put extra defenses in here, because if for some reason I did not light up properly and a creeper or a zombie or something wanders in, you can really quick be like, oh no, and you can block them so that they don't wander in and destroy the front of your build. So just like that. But also, it's too, if you have this open, I'm pretty sure that zombies, I know the creepers can still, but zombies can't walk under this because of them being 2 blocks tall. And we're a little under 2 blocks, 1 point something. Creepers can though. So you walk in, not very grand entrance. We have a guard. We want to make sure that everybody who comes to the corn cob keep is got, good intentions. We need some security for the corn cob king. All right, so this would be the public space that people are going to come into because they want to come talk to the king and maybe plead their case or give him some kind of gifts, maybe pay some taxes, who knows. So they would come in and they would be greeted with the bubble elevator. I like to use the little staircases for arrows. So we've got our up, we've got our down, but I also labeled it just, in case somebody didn't happen to not see that. I did use glow signs to kind of make them stand out. Again, my little trick with the moss and the flower carpet. I just like that organic feel. We use trap doors to kind of separate the public versus the private areas. But we've got a grand chandelier. We've got some organic things like glowberries. We've got a nice painting, a new painting. But if you come to it would be your right. We've got music. We've got music on each side. I would be thinking that you would be playing music while people are coming into the corn cob keep. How many times can I say that? And how many times can you say it really fast? Corn cob keep, corn cob keep. Yeah, tongue twister there. We've got plenty of storage though. We've got really high ceilings. I could have separated this into maybe 3 floors, but I decided to keep it 2 floors because I wanted this grand feel when you walk into it. You have some glitching out of banners from upstairs. You'll see why. This would be like our kitchen. We've got some cake. We have got cookbooks. We'll say they're cookbooks. Some pots, maybe a tagine you cook in. All kinds of things. We've got our refrigerator. We've got our sink, brewing station. This is going to lead to our tower. All the towers are pretty much the same. There is storage on the bottom. There is a bunk bed situation in the middle of each one. And there is a kind of like an area for the people who are the guards who are living in here to kind of like gear up. So this side is the green guards and the other side would be the yellow guards. We have got some, I didn't put them in this side, but we do have the fletching table. On the other side, I put in bows, crossbows and arrows, so I forgot to do that, but that's fine. The whole point is that they are guarding, so you can kind of see the like carrot village. You could see actually that's not just like a village. What did we call that? The district. It's the farming shopping district. We've got our avocado, we've got our radish, we could guard. It's the same. See, and it's the same, but if you go to the bottom floor here, we have got 1 of 2 loot rooms. So this is our emerald loot room. We'll move back up. It's again all the same, and I am going to stay on foot so that we can actually see it like you would if you were playing in game. There's only 1 entrance in these towers, so that is that side. We've got a full enchanting setup. We have storage, we've got smelting, we've got our crafting table, and we have got a lot of storage. I love this. I don't know why I like this so much, but it is really nice and accessible. And when the copper golems come out, you could easily put a copper golem up here sorting these chests, and then have another copper golem down here sorting these chests, and I think it would work out great. So on the other side here is our entrance. Again, this is our storage. Everything's a tiny bit different, but at the same time very symmetrical. Bunk houses for our yellow guards, as you can see. And here, this is what I'm talking about. I forgot it on the other side. We've got our crossbows and they've got arrows. This one has a really nice view of the shopping district with our little ship that we built. I like it. And the leak. We go back in and you go down. We will go down. And here is our second loot room, and this one is gold. Gold is really important to the corn cob keep, and you will see why when we get up to our last room. And oops, I actually like the way that I built. I had this like odd overhang, so that's why I did the trapdoors on the outside, and I actually really enjoy that. This is such a lovely view. Can you imagine working and just looking out? We really need to add to our village, but this is a really nice area that we are building in. I'm really enjoying this. All right, so let's leave our towers and let's go back to our public area. So let's go up our bubble elevator, and we are going to turn around. Oops, we're bouncing around. There we go. There it is. This is our throne room. So the gold throne, you will pop up from here and you will instantly be greeted by the throne. And if you are tired, you once it's done, you can drop down. But our corncob king can actually sit in his throne and look out. He can have meetings. He can hold court because it is a minecart. So I thought that was a little clever. I mean, I'm not the first person to sit in a minecart, but you know what? I like it. So we've got a golden throne to show our wealth. We've got, this is where the banners are glitching through. We have got, for our audience, we've got some snacks, some pumpkin pie, some cake, some cups. We're using these pots to think about cups, maybe some of our fresh melons that we have, the exotic fruit. Now, my other bases have had really grand bedrooms, but I have sacrificed his bedroom because he needed this throne, and I built this little area here so that we could put a bed in here. There are plenty of beds, but I want our king to have his own bed in the throne room so that we kind of separate it from our guards. But this is our corncob keep. And there's just small details like acacia buttons. We've been using birch. Birch actually looks really nice. Don't hate it. I am really trying to expand my block palette. I usually love to build in the same blocks. I do love me some green terracotta, and I always seem to mix it in, but I'm really trying. But with these vegetables, it's hard not to do green terracotta. Oh, it is daytime now, so you'll get a look at this. So this is the corncob keep. I'll show you around the outside of the build. This is the back. I put the lights there, the frog lights, because the throne is sitting in front of the window, so I figured we might as well have it illuminated. The glowberries look really good there. So again, the corncob keep. I hope you are enjoying this build series. I might take a break on the vegetables. I'm not sure yet. I just I have chronic illness, so I struggle sometimes, so I've been a little bit demotivated. But again, I am reading the comments. You guys are asking for tutorials. I am building these organic builds, so I do struggle to explain how I'm building them, because I'll build something and then tear it down and then build something and like adjust it, so it would take forever. What I am thinking though is I might do an underwater build, and I might do the tutorial for that, so stay tuned for that. If you are interested in that, let me know. It's probably going to not be vegetable themed, but it is going to be a sea creature. That is all I can say without spoiling it. I want to double check to make sure that I can do it in game. I have this like idea. I get these like random ideas when I'm like laying in bed at 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to build that in Minecraft. And it takes everything in me not to get up out of bed and go build it. I'm like, no, I need to sleep. Thank you for watching my video, listening to me rant, me showing you the tour of the corncob keep. Let me know in the comments what other vegetables you would like to see in this village, or if you want to do a different shopping district within this village, which would be nice. We should use some smaller builds because we have 4 large builds now, and then we have the smaller shopping district. So let me know. This one took longer than all of the others, but I did enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe and follow me so that you can be updated when I post videos. Please also share. Tell your friends to like me. I'm really trying to build a community. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.